I really need Modulo to be animated. Like, I need it. I'm enjoying it so much. We have like 86-year-old Yuji. It's class. So he's stronger than Gojo, and he can do all sorts of things. I won't say anything. You should read it anyway if you're into Jujutsu Kaisen. It's very good. I know it's not canon, as far as I know, but still, we should see it animated. So here he is. I think this is the best. There's a few drawings of him in these 2 chapters anyway so far. I like this one because he kind of looks like Gojo, because they black out his eyes. Kind of looks like Gojo's mask. It's just a shadow, but still, it's cool. So you can't see any of his face really, except his nose, like mouth and ears. So where to begin? So I think the nose just pointing up centers us nicely, and they just draw it in kind of basically. So just up here, we do a nostril just either side, right? Just a little dash like that. And then they actually draw in like the little triangle pointing up, right, of his nose, because we're like looking up at him. So it goes up and down like that. And it's all sort of broken lines and shadows and all that kind of thing. It's well drawn, actually. Modulo is. So it's like the bridge of his nose slightly there, but everything's in shadow. So we just come down a bit and we'll do his mouth. So his mouth is open. So we'll go diagonal and then across and diagonal down. Just like that. And then it's kind of flat for the bottom lip. Like so. Might be a bit of a shadow in the corner. And then a bit of a bottom lip line, sort of done roughly like this sort of thing. So he's got that little scar just coming out the corner of his mouth. Well, it's a big scar, but for Yuji, I guess it's his little scar. Dude's been through it. So we got like a broken sort of scar in there with some like textures, you know, just sort of lines and stuff for skin. And then his hood cuts across his chin. It's kind of like a bumpy sort of thing. It's drawn real rough, but it's one of those zip-tied hoodies. Right, so kind of like coming across this way. And then we can see like some of his facial features, right, coming out from here. So his jawline goes this way, and we're looking up, so the perspective has changed. His jaw would be below his mouth, just because of the view. Okay, so it'll change direction about here, like, so it goes up this way. And then we meet lots of shadow. There is, I imagine this is hair though, but it just looks black. And then his ear will come around here, we're about in line with his nose. And he's got a thin ear just here. And then you can add sort of like ear lines. Right, kind of like that. So on the other side, similar, right? So you can see sort of like the side of his face maybe here. And then like a little V for his like sideburn of his hair that we could see. And then his ear will just curve around here, but it's like cut off by this hoodie. So we can't see like the whole lot. Do 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 do. So like everything up here is black shadow, right? So I'll add the line for it, and then I can color it in all at once, right? So I'll just add like a black sort of zigzag line. It's kind of like you're drawing Gojo's mask a little bit, and it comes like over the side of his nose, sort of here. So this is like all dark shadow in here. Like, so this is even a black shadow. So you could probably do that now, actually. It's only small, so. And then the rest of that is black as well. So his hoodie. So where the black stops is the edge of our hoodie, right? So, and there's all little bumps and squiggles and stuff for this hood that he wears. But you could do it smooth as well if you wanted to make it a bit easier. But it's up to you. Okay, and again, very dark in here. There might be like maybe like some fold lines and stuff just in the back of his neck, maybe just there. But again, all black up here. With a bit of gray there, I'd say. And then his neck, just in there. Right, so this hoodie has an edge, so it has these sort of bumpy folding sort of, it's like the hoodie has been tightened a bit to hide his face, you know. And down here we get like details for the zipper and all that. And then there's like some folds and just squiggly lines and stuff for texture in there. Sorry, my page keeps moving. So I guess we'll do the zipper, and there's like a hand, and he's doing blood art in this one. So we get like the zipper thing sort of here. It's kind of drawn in basically like this. And then the line of it that opens kind of comes down from here, kind of bumping and curving down this way. And the easiest way to do it is just these like cross lines, horizontal lines just coming down this way. And then we have like an edge line for that. Of course, they do like a lot of sort of detail with the clothing. And he has those drawstrings that tighten the hoodie. We carve it around here. Then there's like just two sort of strings that go into the tightening thing that hoodies have sometimes, and then they come out through a hole, and then we'll go a little knot tied in it, I think. Something here, and then another on this side. Just this little sort of box that is this thing. Okay, then, so the back of his hood is just like here. And they got all these bumpy sort of fold lines and stuff. It just basically goes up around. Down this side of his head then. It comes all the way down to this orb, sort of down here somewhere. Goes in behind the orb then, just down there. And there's all these fold lines. Fold line on all these sections of his neck, and the hood and everything's all being drawn in towards the zipper. So all your fold lines kind of go that way. And there is lots of them. There's some up here as well. His shoulder just goes off the page down here. His other one's kind of behind his hand, so we probably got to draw the hand first. If you didn't want to draw the hand, you could just go down and across to the shoulder, down to about there. You know, we just scoot off that way if you're not. If hands aren't your thing, which I understand. You can just leave out the hand. And there's all these fold lines as well, just on his shoulder, going that way. So basically a circle here. If you have a compass, a cup, something that like circle big enough, that's not like anything that's too big. You can trace around that. If not, go for just a circle here, and then like you'd color it blood art, so it's like a red, blackish red. Just like a glowing red orb. Well, maybe not glowing, but you know, kind of shiny anyway. And then I think like just his shoulder sort of goes this way, but there's fingers, so it's like a gap in there. So we can just see like his hand coming up here. So we'll go with the thumb. Thumbnail. And then index finger, middle finger, and then the two smaller ones. Just sticking up this way. Knuckle line's kind of there. And we can see like top of his fingernail. And then next finger. Just coming down off the page there. This finger just comes down off the page that way. And you could put some folding lines and stuff in here as well. Dude, it's like a little piece of blood just floating there. It's kind of a cool little touch. Yuji! And then like black in there, obviously, like, and kind of it would get like shaded down, but you'll see that when I do it. So hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.